Before diving into gene code, let us solve a problem statement. Let's say that you have a sequence of DNA that is represented in the following way. CCG, then TCT, and then GAA. What do you think would be the attachment of the base pair to the opposite side of these sequences? Well, on the basis of what we have learned in the video previously, the sequence will be like this. C will be paired with G. G will be paired with C on the opposite side. T will be paired with A. And lastly, A will be paired with T on the opposite side. Also remember that A and T will be making a double bond, while the C and G will be making a triple bond. This is how specific the nature of DNA binds with its base pair. This specificity of codes leads to the production of thousands of protein formations. And this is known as genetic code. This genetic code starts to control the sequence of amino acids in the proteins. Remember that this genetic code exists in the form of triplets. To understand this, let us look back to the above example. Now in this code sequence, what will be the triplet code? If we draw lines after each 3 base pairs, there will be a separate code. This code represents the formation of a specific protein inside the cell. Later on, you will note that these 3 sequences will give rise to the formation of new protein molecules. From here, proline will be formed. From here, serine will be produced. And the last genetic code will give rise to the formation of glutamic acid. It is important to note that there are 2 kinds of cellular proteins in the body. One is structural proteins. The other is enzymes or functional proteins. As the name suggests of structural proteins, these proteins usually form the structure of various organelles of the cell. These proteins are usually combined with other lipids and carbohydrates to form solid structures. The other one, which are functional proteins, are abundant in nature. These proteins act as catalysts and aid different chemical reactions in the cells. These enzymes promote oxidative reactions that later on supply energy to the cell. Now coming back to the genetic code. It breaks down to become RNA. This process is known as transcription. And then, the new proteins are formed by the process known as translation. We will cover the details of these processes in the next video.
Have you ever heard of video books? sqadia.com is delighted to present video books, medical books that have been tailored into a series of videos. sqadia.com videos are presented in the same order as the book's chapters. Explore now and make your learning easy.